Hey, what's up, Anthony? I just got the Cash App, so I figured let me go ahead and get to this right away for you. So what I'm gonna do, I don't usually do this though. I kind of feel like I'm imprinting or like um, looking in on somebody's energy if they haven't really given permission. But I am gonna still, at the end of the day, like it's just as much like you have access to it as well because you guys share that connection or whatever. So I'm gonna like try to keep it more focused on her, and like I don't really know where these go. They're all different, and you just see what's going on. It's nice to hear that you are getting out and meeting new people because I feel like through experiences, also you learn, you kind of get to see what it is that you have or what you had, by experiencing other people. Sometimes we take the people we have in our life for granted um, because we get like used to them or whatever, you know. People get comfortable. You don't realize what you got until, you no longer have that. Sorry, I had to move out of my room because of I haven't been feeling good, and the stairs and stuff were hard for me. I'll try to get this in the. I'm gonna get this as much as I can in the frame. Still trying to work out the kinks. Wow, tripping on these cards already. Wow, this is really good energy. So okay, past, present, future, and this is her. Like this is more. It's you, but it has to do more with her. Okay. And this is her, like, the strength is under there. I feel like you see her as being, independent. She's a good woman. You see her qualities, her qualifications. This woman, this is a Nine of Pentacles, and she's single in this. She's draped in gold, okay? Um, and she's got her shit together. This person knows what they want, okay? And I feel like you knew that. I um I feel like it was wrong for her to get invested with you, knowing that the religious stuff was a real big thing. But I want you to know that right now, this state of the world, like all things are not what they appear. And Muslims and religious and having to marry people that you don't want to marry. Like, this is all a form of oppression, okay? And these are lessons too that are being learned. So, um, by her being with you, it was like it was frowned upon, but she let her heart guide her. But then, it's like living on the edge. You follow your heart, but then you feel like you're like eating forbidden fruit. Okay, so she is dealing with the guilt relating to that. And for people from these type of families, the way that their family views them is like, um, it's important because they'll literally kill their kids. You hear about it happening, like it's like a disgrace to the family if you don't follow the religion. Like it's more oppression. And at the end of the day, that's why this shit is falling apart everywhere because we want to be free and we want to be in control and we want to be, love is universal and it does not know religion, or race or, and that's always why it's been hard to oppress people because love, it knows no bounds. So, past, present, future, um, I'm getting a lot of Two of Cups here. This card, like this is having to do with patience and like the understanding that two souls that connect during a lifetime still are not perfect. You're not perfect. She's not perfect. You to be with someone and to walk along life with someone has to, it takes a lot of patience and understanding because we're all going through these lessons, this up and down, give and take, and this Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is right underneath it. But this shows of the up and downs in a relationship, things do happen. But when are those things that happen so much so that the relationship is doomed? You know what I mean? Um, I feel like she didn't mean, I don't think it was intentional to hurt you. I really do feel like the whole energy shift and the things we're going through as a collective largely influenced this. And it was like a fight or flight instinct, I felt like she felt like she was in too deep. And she knew what it would take to be with you would be to like disregard her beliefs, her family, her, they would turn on her. And it was just like looking at it, she felt, look, she was guarded and like, what the fuck did I get myself into? She wasn't thinking about the long term, and it's like y'all got in deep and feelings. And then I do feel like being in a regular relationship is hard, let alone having one that, your family needs to be okay with and have to accept. And then the kid and the issues. And it's like I said, these relationships, they take a lot of work. Commitments, long-term shit takes a lot of work. Then we have the Death here, which is the clear ending of the relationship in the past, right? Two of Cups, this is a soulmate connection, This is I don't like twin flame, soulmate, because it's not like I'm psychic and I'm being told this is your twin flame. It doesn't work like that. But the Two of Cups does signify a strong relationship, and but that could be a karmic as well. And how you got to decipher that, you have to kind of use your own as you grow and as you learn more about your spirituality. You can take what I say and help you guide you to how you feel about it, because I wasn't in the relationship living every day, experiencing everything. So you have to come to those own truths and be honest with yourself about those things. I feel like currently you're this is a little bit of a, for me, the King of Wands is like a little player energy. You're playing the field and stuff. If not, this is what she thinks you're doing. She thinks you're out here just indulging. Now that you guys are no longer together, you don't have anything to keep you being committed, right? So she thinks you're out here just enjoying your stick, basically. And what you're really doing is you're trying to master your spirituality, what you want out of life. This relationship has really made you think about things and think about where it was lacking, what was good about it. And like you said that you had been seeing like some people, but that it just is not the same. And you think about your past a lot. And that's because you guys have, you have history. You have a connection and you love this person, And throughout life, we do have significant relationships that, I don't know, I heard it was 3, but, I'm not 100% on that. But we have people that we're supposed to be with. Now, sometimes we don't wait for who God has for us, and we fucking jump into things that we have no business being in. And they just don't work out because they weren't meant to be, you know? But this is a significant relationship. This was one of those relationships for you. And how do you know that? Because you're like, it's got you digging into your spirituality. This could be the relationship that literally fueled your awakening and gets you to learn more about yourself and who you are. I feel like as far as she goes, she's really trying to, I think you guys are in the same similar state of mind, and she is also doing similar things like you are. She may be dating, but she's single. Women, when they get out of a relationship, they might date, but it's like a distraction until they come back to themselves. So I feel like she may have talked to other people before, but I don't see her with anyone right now. I see her being single. The Fool, she is trying to be positive and think about the future and moving forward and what that means for her. Okay? She's healing. Four of Swords. I think you're healing too. And the Ten of Cups. Like, that's a great way to end things. That means, like, when it's all said and done, things are going to work out. You know? Maybe you guys are just better as friends. You know? So let's clarify. I see she's still pretty, she's moving out of the negative energy though. She's definitely healing from, you broke her heart. So, yeah, so after everything fell apart, you know, she was thinking about what you had to offer, what you were coming forward with. And she sat with that information, the Hangman. And like, Four of Cups, she also sees where things were not, all was not what it seemed. Like, you guys had a good connection. But there were definitely things that interfered with the relationship. And she felt like she should have been getting more from you. Wow. Yeah, okay, so we have a progression here. Like, after the fall apart, after the breakup, she was very, like, guarded and pissed off about everything and how she had kind of got in too deep, and she basically used the shit in your guys' relationship, like the small stuff, to fuel her out because she felt like she was in too deep, I'm getting. And it was a progression because I got the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords. So she did not make that decision lightly. I feel like subconsciously she slowly pushed you away because her mind was like overtaking her. Her mind was like, she felt like she was in too deep, and the long term, she slowly was just like, she didn't see how it was going to be able to, how she was going to be able to do it. Like, have her family accept you, accept the kid, accept the issues in the relationship. But it was like a slow progression. And then, I don't know why, but the Ace of Pentacles is like, for me, I don't know if finances were an issue, or if she like used her finances after the breakup, or like her things that she does for money, whatever, her career, investments, like if she used that as a distraction to get over you. But I feel like she was definitely in her masculine energy and thinking about things way, like, reading into things too much. And it was like, it built up. It was just, it built up. Wow. King of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Justice over the Death card. So, again, that King of Wands is coming out. I feel like she thought that you were like a player. I don't think she trusted you, and she was happy, and she's seen potential for the Ten of Cups and the fulfillment in the future with you. But with the player energy, I don't feel like she thought that it would work. See, Justice, I don't think she felt like it was going to pan out. I don't think she trusted you at all. Judgment. I mean, I feel like right now, she's kind of accepted the relationship as being over, and the Judgment for me, it's like I'm feeling completion. I'm feeling like it's over. And the Strength card, like, it was hard. It's been hard for you. It's been hard for her. King of Pentacles, you've turned your attention inward. I feel like she's done the same. It's never easy when a relationship doesn't work out, you know? Judgment here is like, why am I'm getting a closing. Yeah, I feel like as time passes by, the universe is guiding you and showing you the truth about the relationship and where, you know, you were compromising, where you shouldn't have to. And it's happening over a slow period of time. And with the Four of Pentacles is like, it's not happening fast enough because healing, it takes time. So as time goes on and you are coming out of when you first break up, you are like your body, your brain, and everything is quite literally in like an addiction. Love is the strongest drug, most powerful drug. So as the space widens between you guys, you are able to see things more clearly and understand maybe why the universe stepped in, or maybe why you guys should have, like she should have, if the religion thing was that big of an issue, she should have never led you on for something that she thought would be like, or she knew would be difficult to maintain, or like would be temporary, you know? I feel like you, with the Magician and the Three of Wands, this card always reminds me of like a witch that's cooking up some stuff. You see, like she's brewing up some stuff. But it's a slow buildup of things, you know? It's taking time to, you know, come to the conclusion. Like you said, you haven't reached out to her because you're not even sure if it's like fixable. If you want to fix it, you don't know. You just, you just feel that. You feel that connection with her. And you guys spent a period of your life together, so it's definitely like a loss. But there's a level of maturity when you come to when you can be like, you know what? Yeah, we did share our life together, but are we supposed to share our lives together, you know? Or does this relationship teach me more about, you know, things that I need to not compromise? Because you can't compromise yourself for someone else. you have one life to live, and the universe does not want you to do that, you know? You really don't want to do that. But at the same time, you got to be careful because, like, sex and relationships, that they're quite literally like a drug. And for a man to conquer that beastly side of themselves, it's a big lesson for a man. Many men are not able to do it. That's why I said you should be going abstinent. You should take some time not to think about staying from sex and relationships as like a fast. Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you're starting to get a grip on things. You're starting to see things for the way that they are, and that the relationship had, I'm not going to say like, oh, it could never work, because it could work. You guys are soulmates. You could. But like, in order for it to have worked, both people have to do and play a part, right? And even if you might be ready to play that part, that doesn't mean the other person is. So free will comes into play. I feel like you've been learning things with other people, and you are understanding that you were not getting all your needs met in the relationship. Like, it wasn't equal give and take. She didn't, like you said, when you talked about marriage and stuff, she kind of blew it off. And I don't think it was because she didn't love you. I think it was a lot of the family stuff and the baby mama stuff, and just, I don't know, you kind of get complacent, you get used to someone, and you take them for granted, quite literally. So while you've been meeting people and doing things are definitely the Wheel of Fortune. So things are opening up, and you're seeing things more clearly, right? And you're seeing the relationship for what it is. You're able to take like a outside look in without being so emotionally invested now, because when emotions are high, it's hard to make the discernment because you're so close to it, you know? That's why tarot readers can't read for themselves, because they're too close to the story, you know? Ace of Wands. I feel like you do have opportunities. This is a big change for you. You are getting to know a lot more about yourself and what you want, what you need. And I feel like you're not really going to be compromising that much. I feel like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out with the Eight of Swords. You're still mentally, the energy's still brewing. It's still there. And it's keeping you stuck. But you see this person, she's sitting there, but she could get up and walk away from this. Like, she could, you know? But I feel like it's just, you need more time, but you are like, I feel you leaving this relationship, accepting it as being a lesson, learning from it, and wanting to put the past behind you, right? Or that's what you're doing. I don't know if she were to like put an effort towards you, if that would change the outcome. Wow. Okay, so King of Pentacles, here we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance card. That Temperance card coming out again. That's that, relationships are hard work, and both of you guys are growing and maturing and have your own life lessons and own things that you have to go through. And relationships and commitments are their work. They're not just like effortless, okay? And there's a lot of emotion here and a lot of work that needs to be done. But again, King, Queen of Pentacles, that's a pair, okay? But right now, it's over the Four of Swords. It's healing. It's healing because of this tower. This tower shattered the illusion of the relationship, you know, and exposed some things on both ends, you know. But you may have been playing the field and stuff, trying to process it the best you know how. But the thing is, you can't run from dealing with this. Like, you have to, you got to deal with it when it's all said and done. You can ignore it and push it off as much as you want, but it's just going to make things harder in the long run. So the Ten of Cups, I got the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Moon. You're, okay, like, I think this is her too. You guys are both having similar experiences, because I feel like she may have been trying to talk to other people to kind of put a band-aid on a bullet hole, kind of just to distract from the pain and the loss, right? And there's a lot of pride here and stubbornness, like she's not, I don't think she'll reach out. I think when she did with the letter and you didn't respond, I think that was hard for her. And I feel like even if she wanted to reach out, I don't think she would. I feel like the High Priestess, she's using her intuition, right? And she is feeling like you have secrets and you have things that you're, like, she doesn't know the whole story, and that you are needing to, like, know what you got so you can understand her worth, you know? Like, women are meant to be chaste. We're not, feminine energy is supposed to be pursued by the masculine energy, so she is being a feminine, you know? And she's like, you can't force something. I can't force this. This person's got things they need to deal with and work on. And I do believe that it's going to lead to the Ten of Cups, right? Which is fulfillment, happiness. I just don't know if it's together or not. I feel like the Nine of Swords is like, again, you're quite literally battling demons. You're battling your own demons and having to be honest with yourself about you know, the relationship. And you know, you've been enjoying yourself after the relationship. You've probably been dabbling, you know, and get going after like the forbidden fruit, I would say. But like, it's one of those things, you can run but you can't hide. The Lovers. This is a very significant relationship, okay? And like, so was mine, and I'm still in the story too, and the universe doesn't tell us everything, but something seems unfinished here. Knight of Wands, here for a good time, not a long time. Be careful what you're doing, who you're, like, that's why I said your sexual energy, you are being tested. your beast, your animal instinct part, you know? Are you worthy of this commitment, this relationship, this what it takes to be in a spiritual union? Are you ready for it? Because like God's not going to give you someone, even if she's your counterpart, if you're going to be like, you're the law of attraction, you are what you attract. So if you secretly or deep down subconsciously are doubting the relationship is going to fall. Okay? But that doesn't mean that it's over forever. Like, people are broke up sometimes for 10 years and get back together, you know, because karma and stuff. But, there is a lesson to be learned here, and it's gonna, like, there's a circle, there's an ending, and it's a good one with the Ten of Cups, okay? It's a good one with the Ten of Cups, but it requires healing, you know? So let's see. What's up? Why is universe? Why the energy, like, why can't, even though Antonio feels like he's moving on and he's, you know, the closure of the relationship is happening, why is there still that, drawback? Why is the connection? Why won't the connection just fizzle out? The Hierophant. Hierophant is like a higher level commitment. So Three of Swords is like heartbreak. There's pain here. Hangman is like healing takes time. And higher level, this is a higher level commitment. Or if not, it quite literally is transcending to a higher level commitment. And if it's not with her, it will be for a future level, higher level commitment, okay? There is conflict and a fight, okay? Like a fight that is preventing the moving past this heartbreak. It's like everything is suspended with this heartbreak because nobody is dropping the fight. Nobody is, it's kind of like you guys are playing Russian roulette, not Russian roulette, but you are trying to quite literally end the relationship, heal and move forward, but you can't run from these like soul contracts, okay? So I feel like there's a fight here that nobody's backing down from, so there's no closure. There's a sense of it ain't over. It's not complete. It's not. But the Hangman is kind of like you feel defeated. You feel like it's over. Three of Swords, like there's no coming back from it. But with the Hierophant here, that represents marriage, commitment, long-term stability. Okay? But the Five of Swords is like you guys there's conflict here. There's issues that need to be resolved. Closure needs to happen. If, you know, like real closure would have to happen. I don't know if she came and she was like, I can't stop thinking about you, you know, it's always on my mind. What would that change anything for you? Something is not complete, okay, Hangman? I'm not getting much. I'm getting higher level commitment and heartbreak and pause. Things are still happening, okay? Pay attention to the signs and things you're experiencing and the conflict. Focus on the conflict. Where is the conflict and what would it take to like reconcile this relationship? Is it reconcilable? Is it fixable? What's this conflict? So I'm being left with more questions. It's like it's still, relationships are complicated. The Tower, the Five of Cups, and the Empress. I mean, I feel like things are not done yet because the Tower being here, there's going to be something that happens and there's regrets. And you guys are like, there's a transformation still taking place. Okay? I don't feel like the relationship is dead yet. It's really not. Okay? Something's gonna happen. But this has got a limit on it, so I gotta get this video out. We can talk later more about this and what you think about it. How do you intuitively feel about the Hangman and the Heartbreak card? And then we can talk more.